The AMA first. At 4 o'clock Wednesday, August 21st, 4:01 in fact. Regular meeting of the Elliott Municipal Authority. Agenda for the regular meeting of the Elliott Municipal Authority. All agenda items are subject to discussion, consideration, possible action, including but not limited to approval, denial, amendment, revision, or conditional approval in whole or in part of. Meeting called to order at 4:01. Roll call, John Williams present.
Amber Odie present.
Item number 3, approve the minutes and purchase orders.
Your copy of the minutes that need to be signed is in that stack right by you. On that side. No, the big stack. And then those are all the purchase orders from July.
These are what we signed the other day. You gave me signed the other day.
No, not all of them.
Okay.
Those are ones just from July.
Okay, well, make the motion, we approve the minutes and purchase orders.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number 4, budget for fiscal year of 2025. We have, Amber, I think you've got a copy. This is, we're not discussing this in executive session. I thought it was. Well, I'll tell you these totals, which I've looked over this, when was it, Grace? Day before yesterday. This is what we've come up with on the, water income, $86,602.08. Sewer income, $49,896.96. Bulk water, it's gonna vary. Bulk water is $22,002. Animal control, that's gonna vary, $3,894. Infrastructure fees, $32.72. The interest earned, $139.56. The total income of that's $165,808.98. The general water expenses, the office expenses, $2,800 total. We've got, general supplies and bank fees listed within that. The utilities is, electric, $7,000. The licensing fees for the ASCOG and Diamond Maps, $796. Payroll expenses, the wages, the total $107,705. The insurance for everyone's medical is $9,600. The fuel for the vehicles, actually that's gonna fluctuate a little bit. We have $4,000 on that. The water expenses, contract labor $5,000, equipment rental $5,000, water supplies $3,000, just say on the water supplies, that's what we put, but you never know what you're gonna get into, on the water leak. The water testing, 4,000. And to let y'all know about the water, I've been catching a lot of flack, and not just myself. Here's the deal on the water. When you have a water leak across town, your water's gonna be nasty. I took a pretty good chewing the other night. But that's okay, I'm a big boy and I got big shoulders. But by 11 o'clock, my water was getting clear. And this particular individual claimed that his has been like that for 2 years. I understand it's a pain in the rear when we have a water leak, but every time we do have a water leak or something blows apart, this town's old. Sorry guys and gals, when we fix it, you're gonna get dirty water. I'm sorry. Just the way it is. The lagoon maintenance, $600, repair and maintenance, total is $15,000. That comes to a total of $32,600. Total water expenses will be $164,501. And so the income will be $165,808.98. The expenses, $164,501. That leaves a difference of $1,307.98. So with that being said, that's not a lot, but at least it's not in the red like we have been in the past. But I wanted y'all citizens to know kind of what we had come up with. This is my general here. The general fund budget, because that was the Elliott Municipal.
We will go through the general budget in the general meeting.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
I make a motion that we wait till next meeting to adopt this. I don't have the previous budget to compare the numbers, so I don't feel comfortable just
Well,
voting for this.
I would like to do that too, because,
Speaking for my own, but I don't.
I would like for Karen to be here. I know we got a quorum, but can we do that?
I guess your budget's already late.
Yeah, we needed the numbers in April. That's what we've been discussing every meeting. We need the numbers in April, not August.
And I don't have a copy of,
I think I have last year's, but it's in my bag, and
okay.
we've been discussing this for.
I didn't know Karen wasn't gonna be here. So let's, table, I make a motion that we table the budget has to be, correct me if I'm wrong. I know we're late, but it's supposed to be, what was the date of it?
Yesterday, the 20th.
It's supposed to be adopted in July, which we start reviewing it 90 days prior.
Correct.
We have not, and so yeah, that's why we're running so far behind.
Okay, what's gonna happen being late? What's the, can
we have
anything
to-
happen?
I mean, we contact the state auditor and tell him that we're gonna be late. Because that's who we turn it into.
I'm not gonna adopt something.
Right,
that
no,
I-
I was looking at you, I was thinking.
I'm sorry, but it's not.
Well, we can, if I have to in the morning, I'll just, call and talk to state auditor and tell them that we have a budget that, I would feel more comfortable. Personally, all three of us here, so we can discuss this. When did we not know Karen's not gonna be here?
I told y'all after she told me at the last meeting, y'all both were there to sign checks at the office, one after the other. And I told you that if y'all wanted Karen to be here, then we needed need to schedule another meeting before this one, a special meeting.
Yes, I
for the
remember
budget,
that.
And I did not get any dates for any of them.
Okay. Alright, well, let's move along. Water Department report, Mark?
For the month of July, we have used 1,222,100 gallons of water for a daily average of 39,440 gallons. We sold 49,005 gallons at a billable rate of $4,900.50. Through last month and through the beginning of this month, we had multiple water leaks. Seemed like about one a week there for a while. They have been repaired and everything put back online. There was, in my report last month, there was a sewer project on C Street that is no longer an issue. A new chlorine pump has been installed in the towers and a new backup has already been ordered and received. Talked with Extreme Utility Services today about the valve replacements quote, and the email got here, so it should be in your.
$37,929.10, that's for a total of 5 valves.
And that, the change on that from what it was before was they're now putting down an additional $200 per hour for excavation to expose the lines. So that's gonna add quite a bit to.
Okay, that tool, now this is for the 6-inch, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That tool that me and you had discussed, it was like, what, $16,000? But to install these valves under pressure.
Wrong door.
This is the quote to have those valves installed under live, well, with minimal.
But they're gonna furnish the tool.
Yes. They have.
For free.
Yes.
That's what I was.
That's included in the installation.
Okay, I just wanna make sure the tool, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, because I know that tool is about 16 grand,
Yeah.
if my thinking was right. So tool will be supplied and it's included in this 37.
It is, but the excavation to uncover the lines is not.
Right.
And originally it was, but apparently the fellow said he's only one of 3 companies doing it now, so his rates went up.
And they will be the ones actually doing the excavation.
Yes.
This company.
Yes, we probably couldn't get 5 of them because the excavation is gonna cost us. There's a place or two where we're gonna know exactly where the line is and about how deep it is, but there's also a place or two, I'm not real sure because I've never seen it exposed.
And correct me if I'm wrong, me and you discussed this, we need approximately to quadrant the town off about 17 of these, correct?
Yes.
Just off the top of our head.
And this will just get us started.
Right.
I will say you've already allotted $40,000
I was
to
gonna
this
s-
project, yes.
Was it 40 or 43?
It was 40.
It was
For
40.
this.
I knew it was 40 something. And that was, again, correct me if I'm wrong, that was ARPA money, right?
No.
Was that not ARPA money? REAP money.
Could we get that stuff ordered in time for whatever we discussed last time? It was about to
Yes, that's all
be
been, that's all been,
extended and
that's all been taken care of.
Okay, item number, did you have something? I thought somebody raised their hand.
Do you want me to move forward with this? Because if you want me to move forward with this, is to suspend that REAP money up to $40,000. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing we can get 5 of them done because of the new added expense of $200 per hour for excavation. But we might get 3 of them done. We might get 2 of them done, just
As
depending.
much trouble as we've been having,
The more valves we can have that work, the better off we are.
I make a motion that we proceed with the project as overseen.
I
by
second
Mark.
that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number 6, the REAP application of 2025 for the fiscal year 2025.
There's not an application for you to sign. The options to apply for is, water valve project and add hydrant replacements onto it, like fire hydrants. Right?
Mhm.
Or just continue with the water valve project like we have been. But this is $45,000 from REAP, just like we got last year, just like we're using right now to buy the water valves.
That'll be,
I just
yeah,
need a
that money
motion
won't be
saying that
available
Y'all
till
need the
25.
fire hydrant in the motion to
If
be
you
able
want
to
to
use
add,
it for that?
yes, yes.
We need to get them 2 fire hydrants in place.
Okay, I make a motion that we apply for the REAP grant and add for fire hydrant replacement.
Now, that quote, CK give us was, if I'm thinking, $1,825 each, correct?
I believe so, but that's.
Somewhere thereabouts.
That's also, it's been quite a while since he put in that quote.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm sure his expenses are going up just like everybody else's are.
We've gotta get them installed.
Are you gonna second?
I second, all in favor?
Aye.
Was this one over here, we're tired of breaking our backs. And while we're on that subject, are we gonna redo the one that, we know the one at the fire station needs redone. We've got 1 or 2 places, the Southern Baptist Church or the corner at, 2nd and G, are we gonna be in its out of service?
I would like to replace 3 water hydrants, or fire hydrants for sure. The one out in front of the fire station, the one at 2nd and G, and the one at, 2nd and J,
Jim Bison's corner.
because that one's still leaking a little bit. And I'd like to get that one.
Now, the one at Southern Baptist Church, it is,
It works,
I
it's just,
tested it,
it's
it
just
works.
stiff. Yeah,
It's still. Okay. So we'll have to order another one.
no, we've got what we need to do to replace 3 right now. We've got 3 fire hydrants.
Where'd the first one come from? I only know of 2.
It was, county commissioner, when, previous county commissioner, he brought us an extra one. Why
Okay,
not?
I didn't know that. Okay, well, that, I mean, that's good. So Jim Bison's corner, 2nd and G, fire station. That sounds good, okay.
And ideally, we'd like to have some of these valves replaced before we start doing that, so we're not turning everybody's water off, just replace those fire hydrants. That's just my
Right.
personal opinion.
Yeah,
That's why we talked about combining the projects.
Right,
you're exactly right. Cause if, don't know how long that's gonna take once we go digging on the fire hydrant.
exactly. Yeah, because the one in front of the school was a nightmare when we replaced that one.
And mine and Mark's go, when we have a water leak, I'm normally there, don't have to be, but I volunteer help whenever I can. We don't just sit around, I mean, I want y'all to know that we try to get the water back on for you citizens as quick as possible. Okay, item number 6, Gracie will, or item number 7, Gracie will, you wanna talk about this a little bit?
Okay, so the Amston Corporation, that is the company that it's called, it's a new utility system. Yes, it is expensive, but the RIG grant, OWRB, that grant can help us buy this. And it's so expensive because they do all of the transferring, they do all of the setup at the very beginning, and then we have customer support 24/7. They also provide a customer portal for the townspeople that they can log in and see whatever they want on their account. They can also pay on their portal. I looked at 3 different ones. This one is expensive, but it also will have the most stuff for us that we use. The other ones that I looked at was a rural community one and It was only about $3,000 for setup and everything, but it only did water. You could not put sewer on it, you could not do really anything else other than.
Okay, this proposal total,
Mhm.
that's the total of this, $12,575?
That's the startup total, yes. After that, it's only $3,000 a year, which is still a lot, I know, but like I said, they do everything in the beginning. They will set up everything for us. We will not have the headache of worrying about it.
And then 25% down is $3,143.75.
Yes. The rig grant is it's an 80-20 grant. So if we get $20,000, we only pay, what's that math?
Let me ask you this, we're working without this right now, right?
We are.
How, man, that's a lot of money. How more efficient would it be by having this, by paying that kind of money?
Me
right
and
now?
Taylor both have
Right
to
now.
go through so many loopholes to get that old system that we are using right now to work properly. I've been looking at different systems for almost 6 months.
Yeah, I know we've talked about this before.
And isn't the current system also, they're no longer offering,
They're no longer
Support.
offering customer service, so we have no support whatsoever if we have a problem.
Can I ask a question?
That's up to them.
Real quick,
The, on the portal part, I know the way you have it set up now, if you use the payment deal, they charge you. Is that portal gonna be a charge to use that portal?
Yes, it will, but that, we don't have anything to do with that. I asked them about negotiating that, because I think it's 3.25%.
Is that a credit card fee?
Yes. 3.25%. I asked if we could negotiate that down to 2% like we have it on certified payments. They said no, that is their flat rate that they use, because we don't see any of that anyway. But I did ask about that. If y'all want to try to apply for the rig grant, that is for this, that is the motion that I would need to apply for the rig grant, because the rig grant would pay for it.
and that rig grant is,
It's an 80-20 grant, so they provide 80% of the funds, we provide the other 20, and we would,
right, but what numbers are we talking about?
$20,000
Okay,
to pay for everything.
I was thinking it was 40,000, I didn't know where I got that out.
The rig grant's 45. That's where the 40 came in, most likely. Rig is 45. I cannot remember rig's cap, because they have a cap on theirs, but we would only be asking for 20 if we needed.
How long will it take you to go through the process of applying for the grant and then figuring out how much?
I don't do the grants. Mom still does the grants, so that would give to her. I don't think that they would, I don't think that the winners for the grant necessarily come out until January or maybe February. And so we would apply, and then it wouldn't come out until next year, because it's a 2025 grant too.
What do you think, Amber?
I agree, we do need a new system. That's a lot of money.
If-
That's not in the budget.
If we get, I guess we can do it on contingent, if we get the grant, right?
You can do that, that's not a problem.
Oh, and can
Uh,
we wait that long is the other issue.
For the grant,
No, for the new system.
then once we buy the new system, we won't have to wait very long at all. When I talk to them,
No, I meant to fund the system through the grant.
That's what I say,
it's August, we should
long as the system doesn't crash, everything will be fine for 5 months.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about, but I wanna, being we don't have that in the budget, I think we could vote on it, but, being contingent of whether we get the grant or not. Just my opinion, whatever your,
I mean, I definitely want a new system, so I don't.
yeah, I
I
totally agree with the new system, everything's outdated.
Like I
The
said,
thing we
I
got
looked
worn
at-
out.
looked at 3, this is the best option, even if it's the most expensive.
Well, I'll make the motion, you ready for a motion?
I don't know, depends what it is.
I'll make the motion that, we do the,
You know, apply for the rebate.
Amston Corporation system in contingent on you receiving the grant.
Okay, so you want to apply for the rebate?
I wanna, right,
For that,
yes,
okay.
and if we get the money for the grant, then I would say we need to upgrade everything.
Yes, definitely to upgrade the billing system.
But if we don't get the grant,
Well,
I don't know, we'll have to, hope, like Mark said, don't crash and do something different.
I second
All in favor? Aye.
that.
Okay. Item number 8, I make the motion to go into executive session at 4:28 PM. That'll be discussion, consideration, possible action, enter into executive session to discuss the employing, hiring, firing, appointment, promotion, demotion, disciplining of the city employee or official, 25 OS, section 307.